Should be live now. Are we live? Perfect.
Glad to have you with us in the studio.
That took,
I'm
way
Reese
too
Davis,
long,
bringing
folks.
you the
Way
EA Sports
too
NCAA
long.
Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. In downtown Atlanta, Bobby Dodd Stadium, the site for today's showdown. An intimate place to
So a
play
couple things
college
we've
football
changed
game,
here.
one where the fans
Ralph,
are
appreciate
right on
you
top
doing
of
what you did.
That
I can
will
hear
only
Ralph
add to the
in this
intensity of our
microphone. It's a
showdown
janky
today.
setup.
Thanks for
But
joining
hey,
us
we're
here
going to
on
rock and roll.
NCAA
The reason we're going live
College
right now,
Football Pregame
we're going to
Show.
play
Now
this
let's send it out
FCS
to Red
matchup.
Turf for all
Ole
the
Miss
action.
tonight,
Let's see it
8:30 Eastern. So we're going to try to figure out some of the kinks of this offense.
To you from Bobby
We
Dodd
changed it.
Stadium on the
We're going
campus
to run
of
a
Georgia
one-back
Tech
offense.
with its postcard view of
We're
the
just going to try to
downtown
do
Atlanta
some
skyline.
things. I
Before we head
practiced
down
with
to the field
Haynes
for the
King.
coin toss, we'd
So we're
like
going to
to
see what
remind
it
you this game is brought to you
looks
by
like with
Coke
Haynes
Zero.
King.
Real Coke
And then we're
taste,
going to
0 calories. Enjoy everything.
run a 4-2-5 defense. So I did implement some 4-3 stuff in there as well. So here we go, folks. Locked and loaded. And we're going to try this. FCS Southeast. If this is your first chance seeing Bobby Dodd in the revamped, it looks great. We're wearing gold, white,
everyone
and gold.
in the stadium is ready for this game to get started. He's to the 10. And he's taken down at the 25-yard line.
He almost broke it.
The Yellow Jackets know that they can give this guy the ball, Kirk, 25, 30 times a game, and that's great. And if it's working, that's perfect. But also, as a defensive team, you look at him and you go, we worry about him too much. We could get burned somewhere else.
Well, the defensive coach has told us this
we're going to figure out all this stuff. So here we go. A lot of more jet sweep stuff. I went through. It looks nice. It looks good.
Your corners isolated, one-on-one in coverage.
35-31 loss.
Smart. They'll try to take advantage of that and try to make some big plays in the passing game maybe early.
Haynes King getting the start today. So practice with Haynes King. He was,
and that's no exception today. We're really looking forward to
just fact of the matter, he was 10 times better. Let's get something changed. There we go. Face cam could be going in and out. Rec Talk. Did you have the players work out on the sidelines before the game? You know it. You know they had to get ready for this game. A lot of outside zone runs.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
But yeah, Haynes King, you're going to see his 89 speed really does a lot.
Smith takes the give.
Offensive line needs work.
At the 39.
Went and added a couple of running backs. Evan Dickens is in the game.
The defender came in and dropped the hammer.
Dalen Gordon. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, this is a little impromptu stream here. Ralph, can you hear me? Ralph's not even. He's not even available. And that's the reason Haynes King started, folks.
And down he goes.
He's got a tad bit better arm
He
strength.
is such a reliable target.
And just during the practice that I played on Heisman,
this guy's going to get his hands on it.
He's just looking really, really good. So
it's 1st and 10. Ball on the 39.
You're good, Ralph. Ralph, I'm talking to Ralph. Ralph, I need you to keep an eye on my face cam. It's a little in and out.
He's at the 30. He gets hit.
Dante Smith absolutely with a shakedown.
Get your keys out because we're on a drive. This offense right now is on a drive. I mean, this is their 3rd first down. They're doing just about anything they want, and they're really starting to wear the psyche of
South Carolina State, make sure to like on the video. We'll be playing Ole Miss tonight. That is
he gets to about the 24-yard line.
Eastern, 7:30 Central. Give the class of 57 fans what they want in front of triple option. We did it. In the Louisville game. I just like this one-back offense a little bit better. You see a little more 12 personnel, which I think honestly is what we're going to see more in this season. But as you can see right there, Jordan
he knew it was a run all the way. Got a good jump. Once he got there,
whatever his name is, just decided to not even block. So that's great. Ralph, can you hear me? Okay. Ralph's telling me he can hear me ahead of time. There's a slight delay. That's okay. Yeah, King's just got a little more zoom. And It's going to be hard to tell. I'm going to give King the first half, Pyron the second half. And we'll just kind of see. But I really, the play action, I heard you guys talking about what you wanted to see after Louisville loss. Not fun. It was a tough loss.
He's tackled right around the 6-yard line.
College Football Revamped Dynasty.
From the 6-yard line.
Turn the game volume down a bit. All right, let me get it real quick. Hey, the biggest news is that I got a better cord. So game volume down. My volume up. How's that sound? Okay. All right, so that's a little bit better. I think that's actually the settings we were on. Dylan Leonard. What'd you say?
So here we go. It's 3rd and goal from the 1, and they're trying to break the tie. They line up in the jumbo set.
All right, let's see what King can do here. Luke Benson with his 2nd touchdown catch of the season already. How many who's going to lead the team in touchdown catches, do you believe, this season? That's what we got to figure out. All right, we're going to sim this. We'll sim special teams in this game. So we're running 4-2-5, and we're going to see how that works. I wish I could have watched the one that we did last year. Ton of fun, but obviously didn't record it or stream it. I like the 4-2-5 a little bit better. Practice with that. It went well. If you're wondering why I'm wearing red, it's to support the Atlanta Braves. Rutherford, I like it. They're running the triple option.
Pitches it. He makes it out to maybe the 30-yard line.
Remnants of the Citadel coming to town in 2019. But we'll see. We're going to get Ralph, did you know, Ralph, that I bought a new mic setup yesterday? Amazon Prime Day. Wow. Yeah. I mean, I saved it in the cart, so I got to get it for you. Andrew Hawkins, Blaylock or Rutherford have the most yards. We're going to check after each game. This cam is messing up big time. Not sure why. We're going to figure it out before tonight's stream. I don't know. Did you see that tackle? Is the camera jacking up on y'all too? Let me try something real quick. This is what we might have to do. Let's see. We're going to run this one real quick. So I went and changed it. Oh my gosh, yeah. This is why this is an afternoon stream, Ralph. I actually like this one better. This is just off my computer.
3rd down again.
Alex, appreciate you. Andrew, that's for the year. Energy could possibly get that 4th star. CJ Jackson is going to be a guy they're going to have to fight off. That's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough to kind of fight it off. Rav, you like this camera?
Love is the punter.
Yeah. It's built in, so it's not going to be as shady. I did move Christian Leary to punt returner and lead kickoff returner with Abdul Janae. Yeah, Ralph's cousin, Abdul Janae. Alex, we're going to get that changed. It's going to be 1-1, 0-1 when we play Ole Miss tonight. And that's going to be one that you don't want to miss. Haynes Kings, Dylan Leonard. I can't hear you, Ralph. What'd you say?
1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Georgia Tech up 7 points. Quick throw.
Beautiful. The Struggle Bus. Where'd you get the 23-24 rosters? SGen 1 Gaming. They have Patreon. You got to subscribe to the Patreon. I think it's $5 a month. But, I mean, you just send it. He'll give you the instructions. You do have to have College Football Revamp. That's going to be the big one. Dylan Leonard. Tight end galore. Buster Faulkner in the house. Dylan Leonard with 4 receptions and 64 yards, I think. Haynes King, 7 of 703. Once again.
From the 22-yard line. 1st down.
Offensive line's still struggling. Offensive line is going to be the weak link. We saw that against Louisville. Ralph, I love this one-back set. A lot more play action, and that's what people were getting mad at me about last game. No, I didn't. It's a kind of flood. I need to see a crazy Haynes King run from you. All right, Lance.
1st down, 10 to go. Ball on the 11.
Blaylock, Donut Blaylock. We hit Blaylock right there. Probably had Seether open in the end zone. I'm going to look for the tight end crossing, or it's going to be Dante Smith. 3rd and 3. I mean, we got to figure out some type of game plan before we get to Ole Miss. That game on the road, night game. Night game at Vaughn Hemingway. Ralph, you think you'll show up for that one? Dante Smith, 4-yard touchdown run. It's a challenge pending. Let's see what they say.
Exactly where they'll spot the ball. So they're going to try and determine exactly where the ball was when he went down.
Rec talk with the money down. Love it. Got to figure out how to change the delay on this. Right, because the capture card I'm using is not really expensive. I don't know. Ball on the 1-yard line.
So the call on the field will be reversed.
Play reverse. No, it's 1st and goal. Yeah, it was 3rd and 3. The first down with marker was inside the 1. All right, 4th down here. We're just going to punch it in with Dante. Jordan Williams is going to pull from that right tackle position. Ooh. Ralph, what did we used to call that? Where the guard of the tackle pull? Was it 5-2? 15-2. What, 13 was just the guard, right? Expecting Ralph and I used to play along the offensive line, sideline together.
It was a pretty one-sided first quarter, but I wouldn't be
Lance competing at an elite level. You best believe it. We are here. Look, we're trying to blow out an FCS opponent, and they're just going to run the triple option. And oh my God.
he's finally knocked out of bounds. The 49-yard
Holy cow.
So they pick up big yards on the option keeper.
I thought he was going to break that one for a touchdown. You couldn't draw that up any better.
First down, 10
How can you? I'm watching the stream. How can you see what's going on? You haven't seen it yet. You haven't seen this play.
Zips it to the back. He's at the 40. Tackle made.
Oh, really?
He found his halfback and turned it into a big game.
This kid is a very versatile back. He can run the ball, he can make the catch, but what you don't notice is his blocking. This guy's just an all-around player.
Rick, if you sign Ralph over to me, I'll buy you a better capture card. I mean, Ralph, that contract we negotiated.
Quick pass. He's in for the touchdown.
I think they just drove down the field 3 plays on us.
And did that play ever develop nicely?
Well, it's all about the receiver on this play. He beat his man off the line and then ran a perfect route. All he had to do after
that was bad.
make the catch.
That was rough.
And he tacks on the extra point.
Ralph says you can't put a price on friendship.
With this update, Reese.
The Panthers and the Bearcats.
Okay, well.
River City rivalry. These two teams hate every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs.
They line up to kick this
Gave up a touchdown, was kind of half-hard playing defense. What was Thacker thinking calling these plays on defense? I'm with you, Mike.
Room around the corner. And he's tackled at the 24.
What's that? For those wondering who I'm kind of talking to back and forth to, it's Ralph is talking to me on this headset. And I'm also listening to the game audio.
Georgia Tech is up a score.
All right. Halfback wheel with Dante. Almost got that picked. This is an awful.
I'm not so sure he made the best decision that time.
See, the problem,
Pretty tight area he was trying to throw that one into.
Jonesy, is that we lost to Louisville.
24-yard line.
Yeah, Alex, did you see that? Ralph, did you see the bottom score? Ball State's beating Georgia.
Here he goes. The 50. And they tackle him at the 46-yard line.
Dante Smith wasn't going to just chewing up clock. Ball State's winning 10-0. Could there be an upset brewing over in Athens?
It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away.
Very prediction. Tech finishes the top 10 in potential Heisman finalists. We go 9-4 this season with the bowl win. Andrew, is that your predictions for the college football revamped season? Is that for this year? I want to know.
And he carried that one for a few yards.
You know, when you have a guy that can grab 5 yards or so consistently, it sure takes some of the pressure off the passing game.
Quick strike, and he drops it.
Reg talks said sorry tuning in the Georgia Ball State game.
Second down, 10 to go.
Virginia Tech leading Purdue 14-0. NC State up on Notre Dame without Devin Leary.
Fires quickly to the tight end, and they make the stop at the 30-yard line.
My last down since Colorado State beat Alabama. Oh. All right, 3rd and 7 inside on the 30-yard line. So it's a 47-yarder from here if we don't get it. I'm going to run Chase Lane on this. But that's wide open. Abdul-Janae dropped it. Folks, he's walking into the end zone. Okay, so on Monday night I went for it. We're going for it. Because Gavin Stewart literally can't kick a field goal from here. Sea-Dog, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. We're kind of – it's been a long day. We got Ole Miss coming up. Maybe we're looking ahead. First down. First down. I don't know nobody. Ralph, I might make a t-shirt off of that. Okay, the run game has gone non-existent. Not what you want to see. Haynes King, what can you do? We haven't run with him yet. We have not run with him yet. We're going to run Dante on this wheel. That's, oh my gosh. How, that was intended for the slot. I mean, that was awful. Quick toss, not on 3rd and 11. All right, Abdul, here you go. Your second chance, there. That a baby. Okay, Janae on the board, 1 catch, 17 yards. Ooh, you can hear the crowd getting into it. Let's go Jackets. It would just like be the Georgia Tech crowd having to get into a game where it's 14-7 late in the first half against an FCS team.
Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
The fighting Will Boyds. Love it.
This is the 13th play of this drive.
12 plays, 71-yard drive, trying to punch it in here. Once again, we're going to be live tonight, 7:30 Central, 8:30, yeah, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. Yeah, just talking. And tonight we'll be playing Ole Miss. On the road, first true road game. Ralph, give me a prediction. What are you rolling with? First true road game. Final score prediction.
Not just putting points on the board, but driving the length of the field to be able to eventually put points up.
Okay. Hey, throw your predictions down in the chat right now. Closest one is going to get a nice little prize from us. Yeah, Ralph, we got to go over those hats, by the way, Ralph.
From their own 17-yard
They emailed us today again.
They'll line up with 5 wide receivers.
Yes, Haynes King is the quarterback right now. This quarterback is destroying us.
About 6 yards on the quarterback draw.
3rd and 6. Haynes King's going to be the quarterback for the first half, and then after that, it's going to be Zach Pyron. Pyron started the Louisville game, and it's probably Zach Gibson for the 4th quarter, depending on what we do. Oh, Andre White with the pick. Well, user pick. All right, we got Justin, 52-21. I'm guessing he's saying Tech. Alex, Georgia Tech, 38-35. Offensive pass interference. We're going to decline that. We're going to take the ball. 52-14, Mike Doug. Ralph, they got a lot of confidence in me playing at Ole Miss in the road environment.
From the 36-yard line. First down.
Dylan Leonard dropped wide open. Stan Gardner, 49-28 Ole Miss. Ralph, what was your prediction again? 42-38. Okay. Ralph predicted Ole Miss 42-38. Tell you one thing, we're not going to be able to stop them, that's for sure. We're going to have to score on the road. 2023 Revamped Dynasty. I love this hitch corners play.
It's first down. They come out in an empty backfield.
Haynes King with an efficient day. Ole Miss preview, by the way, coming out on our YouTube channel. Sat down with Locked On Ole Miss host. He talked a little bit about the transfer portal, a little bit about you know what the I'll say this, Georgia Tech fans. people are mad, by the way, at the video game version of Dylan Leonard. Oh my gosh, Ralph, clip it, clip it, clip it. Dante Smith. Nasty. 28-7 Jackets.
From their own 19-yard line. It's second down.
I see you, Matt. Let's get Chase Lace involved. All right, so they're straight up running in the option. They're not doing anything else. Oh, come on, Lamiles. Atta baby. Atta baby. Perfect. Dante Smith Heisman season. Okay. Okay. Who knows, man? He ran for 200 yards in that season opener. They're going to try to cut the clock here. I don't really care about getting the ball back. It's more... Oh, my. Clayton Powley just got shoved to the ground. Miles Brooks can make the tackle.
You obviously have to worry about him as a ball carrier.
Bryce, you need a beer hat while you play this.
Him as a receiver as well. He's got good hands, and you know he's good in the open field.
Andrew Hawkins, how do you get College Football Revamped? I'll send the link. Join the Discord. I'll send the link. I can send the link to the way to get the rosters. I mean, I'll say this. I did it about 3 years ago, I guess, when it came out. If you asked me to do it for you, I don't think I could do it again. It's a lot of just pulling files out, extracting files, and then putting them on the flash drive and hooking it up to your PS3. If you have a PC, Ralph can help me here. I'd imagine that would be easier. Yeah, 1,000. All right. It's Amazon Prime Day, I think, still. 12th, yeah. Amazon Prime Day. If you want me to wear a beer hat, find one, link it in the comments. And Ralph is going to send it to me, and we'll buy it, and we'll wear it on stream. What'd you say? Yes. Oh, my gosh.
He's at the 40. Gains his way to the 33-yard line.
We can't give a touchdown up before half. We cannot give one up. Virginia beating James Madison. Wake Forest putting it on
Looks like he flinched down there on the line.
Vanderbilt. Kansas State and Troy. Ralph, the Trojans, leading by 4 at half.
The slightest flinch is going to be enough to draw the flag.
So the penalty will make it 1st and 15.
Miami, Texas A&M. That game's at 3:30. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Defense is a problem. The defense is a problem. Oh, now they're running hurry up. I want to run zone because I feel like they're just going to keep passing it.
He steps out at the 20. They completed it, but for a minimal gain.
It's not much, but at least it's positive yards.
It's 2nd and 7. Ball on the 20-yard line.
2nd and 7. Nice! LaMiles Brooks. They have one timeout left, clock's ticking. Fire that defense coordinator. Yeah, we're going to have to. I feel it. You have to go cover that. Or we're going to play man. We're going to play man the rest of the way. I was wrong. I was wrong. Cover 2 man. I'm playing with Braylon Oliver in the fullback. He's going out. No pressure. Are you kidding? I mean, he just got drilled to save a touchdown before halftime, but man. Let's keep going. If this hat makes a stream appearance, then I will absolutely Venmo you for it. Then we'll throw a gift to the check. I'm not ready. Don't expect that, Justin. No problem. No problem, Justin. Just link one. Just link one in the chat. All right, so Haynes King's day is done. Before the next offensive drive, we're going to look at what he did. I mean, this defense is horrible. This is, I feel like this is worse than Louisville. I don't see it. Ralph, do you see it?
They come out in a 5-wide set. Looking for his man.
Justin, send it in Discord. If you haven't already, make sure you join the Discord link. All right, Sylvain. We got to get to the quarterback. No sacks yet, I believe. Little Micaiah Scott, nice play.
Gets to about the 41-yard line.
Justin, got to head home. I'll see you at 8:30. Justin, we will see you tonight. Bend, don't break. I like that, Alex. Ralph, Alex goes to Barry. He's a Kerry Volage.
So they couldn't pick up the long yardage, and now they'll have to punt.
Great hold by the defense. They were expecting the pass play, and they defended it very well.
All right, we're going to buy it. We're going to buy it. I'm looking at it right now. Okay, real quick. Let's take a look. We're going to look at the stats afterwards. But now it's Zach Pyron time. Can't complain with what Haynes King did. Receivers dropped a couple. But we're going to go with Pyron. In this game, they're only going to give you 3 quarterbacks. So no Brody Rhodes, unfortunately, on this roster. Underneath, that was Haynes King's final pass of the day. Prime day. Ralph, that's amazing. All right, Zach Pyron. So Haynes King finished 15 of 20, 160 yards. We played conservative. But you know, the SpongeBob special is what he said, Ralph. Leonard in motion. Pyron. Oh, Christian Leary. Yeah, tonight, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. Georgia Tech gets Ole Miss. We're going to sim that one, or we're going to play that one. Try to get a big road win that would, I think. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. Pyron in this game is not quick enough. I mean, even the awareness is a little bit down,
They find themselves in a hole here after that sack. It's second and
which I kind of hate. But who knows? I don't really know what to do with that. All right, play action. Wide open in the middle. Christian Leary. Gosh, I'm telling you, folks, Christian Leary, if he could live up to the potential he had as a recruit, wow, it's going to be fun. Ralph, you can check for me if you'd like. I think he was a 4 or 5 star. Christian Leary going into Alabama.
he's going to try and scramble.
That is Dominic Blaylock. Dominic Blaylock.
Steps out at the 26.
He's a 4-star, okay. Orlando. Alex Pyron's definitely faster than 70 speed. I agree with you. I agree with you. I wouldn't say 80, but I mean 75 is fine. But Haynes King at 89, we're going to be able to do some things if he's the guy that I don't think we else we can do. We're going to do full second team offense in the fourth quarter. I want to hit Chase Lane on this. Oh, Ralph, this play's beautiful, but Chase Lane dropped it. Oh, my gosh. I don't know about you, Ralph, but I'm watching on YouTube. It's so far behind.
It's third down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the stick.
Oh, my gosh. Hand off to Dante. I feel like this is going to be the pretty much the play call of the year. Give it to Dante. I have no clue how he dropped that. Okay.
First and goal from the 1. Expect to see something straight up the middle.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Byron. Gonna take it himself. Rushing touchdown for Zach Byron.
A short burst for the score.
That's what happens when you can win the war in the trenches down near the
35-7, hopefully. Defense is settled down. Offense playing well. We need 5 more wins to get a bowl game. In this game, you can only get 1 FCS win. That'll count. And that's just me. That's on me. That is on me. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. We're going to get the hat. Schedule of events. Tonight, Georgia Tech gets Ole Miss stream. After that, it's going to be tomorrow night. We're talking Georgia Tech, actually. Storm Talk will be live once again. What a throw. Ralph will be back tomorrow night on the show. We're going to be talking best case and worst case scenarios for the Jackets in 2023. That's going to be our last live show for a little bit. We're going to have the live streams of the games still. We're going to try to keep those at night, I think. Let me know in the chat, like if you like that better at night or if mid-afternoon works better. We're going to do our position previews, though, here soon. I mean, this guy's just dotting us up. Tanner Robinson, wow, love this idea. You're going to play the whole LSU season for this, too? That'd be kind of cool. Ralph's requested Troy. But the problem with it is that these rosters, it's only Power 5 that's updated right now. It's like when Tech plays Bowling Green, it's not going to be an updated Bowling Green roster. But, I mean, LSU's not a bad idea. They just reversed it. They said it was a complete pass. What is... Hey, what's happening? Tackle him! Ah! Make sure to like the video.
From the 33-yard line, it's second down.
They're not a sponsor yet, Ralph, but I do have a phone call with them. Bald Head Blues. Check it out. Some of the best golf apparel you're going to find. Ralph, what is the Joel Damon? Right? Is that his name? He wears Bald Head Blues at times. Dude, love the gear. I just ordered some new stuff. It's a great play. Not really worried about the outcome of this one. Fourth quarter is going to be completely the twos. Right now, you want to see Zach Byron for another quarter, or do you want to see Zach Gibson? Let me know in the comments who you want to see. They're going to try for a field goal. We should have made you as a recruit. That's what we're going to do. We're going to play the career of Ralph Leary.
We'll see if they have the same strategy here.
Yeah.
Play fake, looking to run.
I mean, this is just not fair. I'm kind of dotting them up now. Right from running that smash concept here.
On the 30-yard line. Georgia Tech with a commanding lead.
And I just threw a pick. Zach Pyron with his 3rd pick of the year. Sea-Dogs Gibson, who's the first one to answer. We're going to see Zach Gibson. If that's the end of the day for Pyron, which I'll tell you, I did not throw it to the seam route. I threw it to the corner, the flag. And that quarterback's body is inside the bench.
From their own 33-yard
Gibson to throw full vertical on every single play. And maybe step out bounds too. We got to get some sacks. Nice. There we go. Braylon Oliver.
They've got to do a better job of holding their blocks, or else this quarterback's going to be pulling turf out of his face mask all game.
After you see the quarterback that was literally sitting inside the bench. Gotta love this game. Still not as glitchy as in with the show, though.
Just throws this one away.
You should choose your own plays instead of asking Coach Matt. You're right. Right now, I'm just trying to get this game, honestly. But you are right. Tonight, it's going to be serious. I want to throw the Tech hoodie on and the hat again, but what I don't want to happen is for it to become bad luck. We just give him 13 yards for a first down on 3rd and 13. But yeah, we're going to choose our own plays. I'm going to let y'all choose some plays. Dwayne Nugent is lighting us up. That sounds like a guy that's going to do your taxes.
He throws it. Pulls it in. First down, and he's knocked out of bounds.
It's terrible.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 36.
Fee-bull. What'd y'all think about the All-Star game? I will say that was one of the best All-Star games I've watched in some time.
And they make the stop right around the 26-yard
That's true.
line.
Punt block, Alex money down. Was NIL supposed to be the possibility of having another NCAA game? Yes, Tanner, it was. The biggest issue being that right now the players are wanting a little more of a cut. And I think the biggest thing is they're trying to decide how much would that be, what would that look like? Because I think it's like $500 per player to be in the game. This is my take, and you know, I know that sometimes we have parents watch the show. I don't imagine anyone's watching this, but if you're a player, okay, and you want to, if we don't stop this guy again, thank you. And you get $500 to be in the game. Like, it's worth it. You get to be in a video.
When the defense is in your face like that.
So, I think there's so many other opportunities for NIL. It's like that's really what we're concerned about. That is true. Just got a Discord message. Old man Jenkins. Love it. All right, they're going to kick into the field goal. No good. And that's going to be the end of the day for Zach Pyron. So we're going to make overhaul substitutions here. To do it, we're going to have to put Gibson in as the second string. King in as the first. And mass subs. Some of the second team offense. And it should be Mr. Gibson getting some early action here in his second year in the flats. 35-7 game. Yep, Zach Gibson. Cooley's going to get a lot of the carries here. Jamie Felix behind him. Get to see what Cooley can do. Andrew Hawkins, let's be honest, you don't have to have actual players' names to have a great game. So here's the problem, and to go up to Tanner's comment earlier, is if you don't have the real names, you're going to want to make it to where you can at least edit it. Okay, so if you do that, then it's not going to be a big deal. But what the players lose out on is then there should be no opportunity for NIL. Because if people could just edit it, they're going to do what they're doing with this game. So, I don't know. I like the idea of where the game's heading. Now, this is the problem, and Ralph and I've talked about this not on stream or anything. But the new NCAA game is going to be, whether you like it or not, it's going to be a play like Madden. And I know people say, well, it's not the same engine and different people are creating it. I get that. Like, I truly get that. But my Brett Seether drops it. We haven't found a tight end that can catch the football. But if the game's like Madden, and for anybody out there that plays and enjoys to play Madden, that's cool. It's not my style of game. Ralph and I played it a lot for the first time in a while this past fall. Held onto the ball way too long range punt. And Ralph could say this too. It's arcadey. The game is based off of let me roll out and then just launch one with Lamar Jackson, or take off running and use so many special moves that no one can guard me. I mean, you have Ralph and I played, and our friend Will Menace played it well. But, I mean, Ralph, we would play and it'd be like people be scoring every like 2 minutes because you can't play defense in that game. And yeah, and so it's just where I kind of sit. I like Madden. Like I don't know, Ralph. I mean, we liked that backyard play. What'd you say? It has good game modes. That's true. Shanahan with an insane punt. Yeah, we didn't get to see it. We're going to bring the house. 3rd and 9. Backed them up into the shadow of their own goalpost. No way! This Amos guy, Ralph, is lighting us up. I guess so. Tanner, tight end drops just like real life. You're right. I'm sorry. We're going to get the record changed. We're going to get it fixed. One thing I'd love to do is not hear my own voice in my head. No, it's like me. Dude, they are setting these blocks up so well. We've only allowed 1 touchdown, but it feels like they should have more. Like I said, we're going to be picking the plays custom in the playbook that we had. I do like the 4-2-5 a little bit better. But we'll see. Road to 2,000 subscribers. We need about 150 more. So make sure you are a part of that.
So we'll have 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Kenan Johnson. That's not true. I did have a Snapchat group with a couple people. Sylvain, get to him! That's a user play right there, folks. It's a user play. I cannot wait until I get this new mic set up so I don't have to have it sitting on the desk. Let's do this. Okay, that's better. Chop block. Would you love to see it? You love to see it. Boy, Jalen King. 249 passing yards. Yeah, it's not. And they run the option. I mean, they ran the option the first couple drives of the game. We want Zach Gibson out there. Let's go defense. They're 6 of 11 on 3rd down. You don't want to see that. Go get him. Go get him. Middle of the field's wide open. Again, this is awful. Kenyatta Watson with the tackle. Vernon Amos has 6 receptions. I think it said 95 yards.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
I don't know how good South Carolina State is in real life. I don't think they're very good. I'll say this. What? What's the score? Okay, Clemson, FCS Southeast. I think that's Furman, technically, they're playing. This is the Colonels. Ralph Nichols, I think Nichols are the Colonels, and so is Austin Peay. Virginia beat the crap out of James Madison, 42-16. Keenan Johnson just, oh my gosh. The secondary's awful. This is why I was scared to play man. Bowling Green, I didn't see that. What did it say? This is really...
10th play of the drive.
I don't know what that means. I know, Jake. You gotta play zone. We're getting eaten alive here.
Taken down as he works the left for a nice game.
Cincinnati beating Pittsburgh 38-17. Georgia Ball State 14-10. 5 minutes left in the fourth.
And they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down.
This is amazing. This is amazing. We got to get a sack here. Oh my gosh!
You know, he was looking, and he finally said to himself, you know what?
They tried to onside kick it. We get it back. 3:26. It's 35-14, and we have essentially the same amount of total yards. 404 for us, 401 for them.
Nice run there. Smith gets 6 yards on the carry.
Jonte Smith seriously might be putting out some Heisman numbers. There's some legitimacy to that. Why is Haynes king of the game? No, it's the first team offense again. They put him back in.
Around the 26-yard line.
We got to keep an eye. NC State beating Notre Dame. Haynes King with a great day. Great day from Haynes King. Second team offense and defense. Let's go. That's what we want. Let's at least make it 42-14. That feels better.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 26. Just under 3 to go in regulation.
Virginia beat James Madison. FBS generic has beaten Wyoming and Utah State. The Mountain West is in shambles. Did not know that was a run play. Priority score alert. Notre Dame ties it up 14-14. Clemson beating Furman 27-3. Ohio State destroys their FCS opponent. Syracuse will be a game for us later on in the year. Beats Western Michigan. Troy, Ralph Troy's losing. 38-28 in the fourth.
There are 2 minutes to go in this football game.
I wanted to keep scrolling through. I want to find the Georgia score. Syracuse beats Western Michigan. There goes Cooley. Oh, he got laid out. Virginia Tech beats Purdue. Nebraska beats Colorado 44-10. Hi, Ellie. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Ellie's hitting the keyboard, giving us the spread. Georgia 14, Ball State 10, a minute left. Zach Gibson to Leo, who shouldn't even be playing. Should not be playing. But he is. Fullback dive. Who's playing fullback?
We've got second and goal. About a yard.
Luke Benson. Hell no. Brett Seether. Touchdown catch. So Zach Gibson gets one on the board. I think Pyron didn't have one through the pick with him. Yeah, Jeff Sims going crazy over there in Nebraska. What if we match up against them in a bowl game? Be hilarious. He's going to tear us apart. Kevin Harris. This is the second team defense, by the way, and they are still going to just destroy us. Wake Forest beats Vandy 40-17. Virginia 42-16 against James Madison. We'll take a look at the scoreboard before we get off here today. Once again, we're going to be back in like 3 hours for Ole Miss against... What is this? Clemson 27-3.
The offense calls a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining.
Did Ball State lose? Wow. Kansas State 45, Troy 28. Ralph, could you see that happening in real life? Yeah.
That's good enough to pick up the first.
Who's their quarterback?
I don't think there's a coach in the world who wouldn't be happy with getting 5 yards of carry.
From the 46
Yeah, they also had like 2 guys, didn't they? Deuce Vaughn's not there. That was a big one for them. Yes, attaboy Kevin Harris.
So they wrapped him up before he could get anything going.
Okay, so Georgia struggles against Ball State. That's huge. The road to 6 wins is attainable for us. And it's going to start here today with a big win, 42-14 over FCS Southeast. This is in the place of South Carolina State. And, you know, I just have to be pleased. Noah Collins, Kari G, somebody tackle. Kenan Johnson. Kenan Johnson with 5 tackles on the day.
Now they need to get it down to the 36.
Where is Antonius Clayton?
Up the middle. Well, a nice stop.
Trinity Tatum. Fun fact for you, Ralph went one-on-one with Antonius Clayton in high school. Dooley County against the Stone. We're going to call a timeout and make them give us the ball back. Brent Key talking to Haynes King, Ja'Kiah Leftwich, and Noah Collins. Why would those 3 guys be sitting next to each other? Not a clue.
Love awaits the snap.
See what kind of kick return possibilities we have here. Christian Leary. So we're going to get one more play. One more play here. We're going to try to see a deep ball. We're going to go double sluggo. For those who don't know, it's a slant and go. Ralph, you like that play? Zach Gibson, see what he can do. Nobody's open, and he throws the ball out of bounds. All right, that's the game. Jake wants to know how to go for you, Ralph, against Antonius Clayton. Big win, Georgia Tech winners 42-14. And you can see right there the media filing down. There's Rod McKenzie coming down to talk to the players. There's everyone's fantastic player of the game, Dante Smith, 18 carries, 130 yards. I think he said had 3 TDs or 2 TDs. But a good momentum-building win. The important thing is we played in an elite fashion. We played in a – we didn't really play elite. But we needed the win. FCS Southeast is already 0-9. Georgia Tech advances to 1-1 and now 0-1 in the ACC with a date against Ole Miss coming up next. Key does not look happy. I would be happy too. The defense got torched. We're going to talk to Andrew Thacker in between games, see what we can do. But a big one for the Jackets. They needed it. Seriously needed a win in a big way. And I cannot, to get Alex's comment, absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Let's take a look at the stats from today's game. I don't want to do team stats this time. I'm not really concerned with that. More of... Here we go. So Haynes King, 16 of 21, 172 yards, 1 touchdown. Zach Pyron, 4 of 6, 85 yards with 1 interception. He had the longest pass of the day with 34 yards. He was sacked once. And then Gibson with 3 for 6. Dante Smith, once again, the bell cow, 18 carries, 130 yards. Cooley had 7 for 39. We didn't really get anybody else involved. Receiving, Dylan Leonard, which is kind of weird. 5 catches for 65 yards. He leads in catches and yards. And Christian Leary, 4 for 73. Dante Smith, 3 for 16. Janae, 2 for 35. Blaylock, 2 for 37. Seether had the touchdown grab. And Benson. So 2 touchdown catches, both by the tight ends. This it'll be interesting to watch. Zeke Biggers with a pancake block in a heavy. Also, I put Biggers in as a fullback. That was fun. Defensively, leading tackler is a 4-way tie. Andre White with 6. LaMiles Brooks with 6. Jalen King, Clayton Powell, Lee. Tackles for loss is LaMiles Brooks with 2 sacks. Braylon Oliver had 1. Andre White with a pick. So a good day, 42-14. The Jackets are able to win it. And what I think is, for me, it's important. It's important to get a, what would you call it, Ralph? A resume win. I want your advice. A feel-good win against FCS Southeast. A big second quarter for the Jackets as well. Players of the game, Andre White, Dante Smith, Dwayne Nugent. Ralph, I know you can't see it yet. 27 of 32, 320 yards, 65 yards rushing, 2 total touchdowns for their quarterback. That's a problem because Jackson Dart could get free and do some serious things. Alex, Ole Miss is going to try to stop Dante, so you got to do some read option with the King Keeper. Todd, I hope we settle on one QB. Are you meaning in real life or college ball revamp? That's going to be something that's important. We're going to go through recruiting. We're going to take a look at some scores. Let's do that. Let's take a look at some scores real quick before we get out of here. Got about 5 more minutes. Ball State at Georgia. Let's just simulate it. For some reason, those scores didn't matter. Let's see. 42-14. So are you telling me the scores on the bottom line are not even real? Georgia wins 42-14. That's interesting. And then I want to get one more from my guy, Ralph. Troy at Kansas State. We're going to simulate this one. 45-28. So that one stayed the same. Wait, that's crazy. It stayed the same, but the CPU bailed Georgia out. Coincidence? I think not. Look around the ACC. So obviously we got the win. FCS game for Louisville. Coming up in week number 4. Technically week 3. But week number 4 of the season. We're going to Ole Miss. Saturday night, 7:30 game. Other big games around the conference. Florida State at Boston College. Minnesota, little Big Ten ACC action. Northwestern at Duke. Virginia Tech at Rutgers. Syracuse at Purdue. Other big games on the docket in week 4. You see right there, Georgia Tech, Ole Miss. Boston College, Florida State. We talked about that one. LSU, the Tigers. The Bayou Bengals taking on Mississippi State. Alabama at South Florida. South Carolina at Georgia. The Gamecocks heading on Athens. Going to be big Gamecock fans. But there you go. Tennessee at Florida. That's always a fun one. That's going to be in Gainesville in the Swamp. Ralph, there's the matchup. Number 25 ranked James Madison against Troy. They don't want the smoke, he says. We might have to play that as a one-off game, Ralph. What you think? But hey, we appreciate you watching. Little impromptu stream. We're going to be back 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. Georgia Tech against Ole Miss under the lights at Vaughton Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. And I appreciate you for tuning in. Appreciate you for making sure you're subscribed to the channel. Like the video. And we're going to see you later on tonight when we have, we're going to have some fun. It's going to be a fun one. Bring your beer hats, whatever you want to do. And, you know, wherever you are, wherever you may be listening, wherever you may be watching, we will see you tonight. So long, everybody, and have a fantastic rest of your day.